Good
evening, welcome to the Dugout. I hope you guys are having a fine Monday, and if you have any Monday blues, we are here to ensure that you sail through the rest of the day, whatever is left of it. I hope every one of you had a good weekend as well. Today, by the way, remind me, when I was coming Monday, seemed very empty today. Roads were empty, people in office are empty.
It was a long weekend, na? Rakhi weekend. Because
so
of
people
that.
People are not in town.
Yeah, lots of people have gone. Lots of people in our team itself have gone. Not in, as in our team, but on our desk.
Yep.
So that's why.
Plus it's too long
No,
weekends.
that's a very small thing. I'm saying in general.
Yeah, in general, that's been the trend.
Yeah.
Because people for Rakhi have gone back home, it was a weekend, so they come back by Monday and then join back by Tuesday.
Plus you have got 2 long weekends this time, consecutive, back to back.
No, that is later.
That is 15, 16, 17.
I am asking, how is it that a Monday didn't feel like a Monday? Very less traffic. Usually what happens after weekend, Monday, crazy traffic. You come to office, so many people. Today, office is empty.
That's the reason. Rakhi weekend. Everybody had gone home. They left it on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday they'll return. And Tuesday they'll join back. So just one off people would have had to take.
Oh man, but that Saturday was terrible.
Which Saturday?
The rain.
Rakhi, yes.
Yes.
What was it terrible? You were playing cricket and climbing the walls, retrieving the ball.
I know
You were having a good. You were having a good time.
You are a victim of social media fraud. Because that video, whatever our source here gave, has got no foreground, no background.
No, I just made the video because it was a good moment to capture. That was the only reason. And yeah, I even won a bet that day. So my bet, it was evened out.
So I used my height to my advantage.
was there to oversee the bet. That all the rules and regulations, everything is in
It lasted for just 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And the ball went out. I just used my height.
Recovered almost.
And I came back up.
A part of the shoe.
Ah.
Yeah.
Against the same guy.
No.
That same guy can't bat. The other guy can bat.
Another guy.
Who is that?
Video editor, Amir.
Uh-huh.
He wanted a one-on-one, 1-over game.
Yeah.
Oh.
No shootout.
So a part of the shoe was recovered over there.
No, will you add one more detail in that?
Yeah.
You batted with a full-fledged bat.
And he batted with the stump because that's what he asked for. I never said that I want to have this bet. He was upstairs, he was shouting.
That's an important detail.
No, I was about to get, but he was shouting that with 1 wicket I'll hit you 4 sixes, 3 sixes, this, that. Then I said, then let's play. It was going to be an even more expensive bet. But then Abhijit sir was there, so he made sure that
he did hit 1-4 though, the stump.
Yeah.
Bang from the middle.
But I hit him 6 on the first ball.
With a full-fledged bat.
Then the game was over.
But that's like that ice show speed racing.
But I wasn't the one who initiated this, na.
Noah Lyles, you're racing and you're saying he's quick.
No, I wasn't the one who started the conversation or the bet. It wasn't my idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what's happening since it's a Monday? Lazy to get on with things.
Well, more debate over the workload thing of Jasprit Bumrah. Many people have said it, and one more individual has jumped in, former chief selector and former India player Dilip Vengsarkar.
My thing is, why is there's a sudden attack on Jasprit Bumrah, all coming from one cricketing centre only?
Yeah, Mumbai. I don't know why.
Just
plays for Mumbai.
Yeah.
Oh no,
no,
Mumbai
he plays for
Indians.
Yeah,
He plays for Gujarat.
Not the state.
Yeah.
But I have one thing that I really.
But I thought that whatever it is, if it is Mumbai Indians also, even then you are supposed to be focusing on, like the attack is coming from Mumbai, but whether it's state or IPL team, you still have the love, no? Like you try it back. Why is it that Mumbai players are attacking Mumbai Indians? It's the same thing.
No, I think the main two things. I think firstly, the problem is that people see there is something you have to talk about. This is a lull phase. So everybody has to continue giving out comments and all of these things. Plus, the victory has come without a Jasprit Bumrah. And the thing is that Jasprit Bumrah has been picking, that's the perception of the people outside, that we are assuming from here that he's the one who's picking and choosing test matches and all of these things.
Even if it is true, what's wrong with that?
That's
he
the
can't
only,
play.
But my even bigger question, larger question is that one thing that I've noticed with a lot of former selectors, former coaches is that once they are in there, there's nothing like that that's happening. Everything is just moving like clockwork, which used to happen. They don't really change anything. And once they are outside, because I remember during the Anderson Tendulkar Trophy, if I'm not wrong, Ravi Shastri was heard saying that he cannot believe it that Kuldeep Yadav is not in the playing 11. So my only question is that there was a Kuldeep Yadav who was there throughout the tenure, and he wasn't played for on the field and off the field reasons. So that's the only thing, that as soon as they are out of the system, suddenly, MSK Prasad, so many comments he gave once he was not the selector. And while he was the selector, there was nothing really happening. So I have a very big problem with that once you're given that position, you have that in power, either do it at that point of time. Otherwise, then there's no point coming out and then really looking back and thinking about stuff that this should have been done, that could have been done.
Although, if you have to say it, Vengsarkar didn't criticize Jasprit Bumrah, okay? His two major points were, if I was the chief selector, I would have told Mumbai Indians to not play Jasprit Bumrah in the IPL or play very few games.
That's wishful thinking.
Very wishful
You think
thinking.
anything would have happened?
No way. See,
You telling, it's an idealistic sort of talk that I will tell them, like it was, we are, like BCCI once said, that we will decide who plays how much. Franchises don't tell us what we are supposed to do. We tell them what they are to do. We'll tell them how much workload players will manage.
That
NCA
didn't age
will,
well. Yeah.
My thing is that this is very well to say, and it sounds good in press conferences or interviews or giving press releases. In reality, you can't do that. We know that IPL franchises have a lot of stake. They demand their pound of flesh, which is fair also. They pay that kind of money. IPL is becoming that competitive. And quite frankly, all of us desire to do well in life, right? You aspire to do good, whatever. You let go of one thing, Shashwat will endorse me on that. For another thing, for a brighter future. And I'm saying, anyone who desires a brighter future, there's nothing wrong with that. Same way with a player. How can you expect a player who gets such a good remuneration playing IPL to now say, no, it's very well to say from the outside, put country first. And I'm sure Jasprit Bumrah does put his country first, as do all players. But they're trying to find a balance where they can even play the IPL. And now, truth be told, a lot of players have started feeling for their IPL teams also. Yeah? You can see it from their...
Very clear on IPL final, Virat Kohli.
So many, everyone. Rohit Sharma, there was a thing that, he was not fit to play Australia,
BGT, but he played the Mumbai.
He played the final.
Bumrah, Virat Kohli, a lot of them. And there's nothing wrong with it. To have a loyalty to a franchise and wanting to do well for a franchise, there's nothing wrong. So why? This, I'm saying, it sounds very good.
Holier than thou attitude.
Holier than, sounds very good to see. Or if that is the case, then you put hard and fast rules, then everyone follows. See, it can only happen by rules, where then the BCCI becomes so much more powerful that they issue diktats and the IPL franchises fall in line and believe in that. Then it is even playing field for all players. Then you, Shashwat, me, all have to follow that rule. No matter how big we are in terms of our stature, name. So even the youngest player, the oldest have to follow the diktat from BCCI, where country is first, or at least the contracted player. But as soon as it's
there's one problem over there. There's just one problem over there, which I feel maybe that could be a problem, that all fast bowlers and bodies are very different. As in maybe how much rest and recovery a Prasidh Krishna needs, maybe a Jasprit Bumrah needs a lot more. So you're saying for every bowler there are different set of rules.
Yeah, I'm not saying same rule. All I'm saying is that the flow of rules or the flow of command is there. Have you established that BCCI can do it for all players? Have they been able to do it for any players till now? You have not been able to do it. If you cannot, then how can you tell one player in Jasprit Bumrah and hold him responsible that he should take onus on himself and leave an IPL match to play. No other player does it. Why should a Jasprit Bumrah only do it?
Same India-Pakistan situation that we are expected to not cover it, whereas the BCCI is going on and scheduling this series, and we'll be the ones who will be, came after for no specific reason.
It is a simple thing. What this current workload system is telling us, acknowledge that Bumrah is a treasured asset. Ensure that, okay, I'll ask everybody, all this talk about workload and everything. Are you willing to risk Bumrah getting out for 8 to 9 months all over again? If you're okay with that, then okay, your argument then stands. You can win even without Bumrah, but then 8-9 months, he's your only all-format bowler at this point in time. How are you going to ensure that you make some kind of, when you look at it, remuneration from Bumrah's absence? How do you recover from that? So please let the status quo remain as it is. Pick and choose, it's not his doing. The medical staff are telling him, don't do it. Don't push your body. Yeah. Simple.
That debate will carry on for the longest time. All I'm saying is that let's all be realistic. This leaving IPL and all cannot happen unless you put a rule in place that BCCI will decide and then everyone agrees. For one player, you can have a different rule, for other you can't. Don't expect players to do it themselves. Nobody does it. That's not questioning their loyalty to the country. They want to give it, but they also want to play, or they are loyal to the IPL teams. It happens in football already. Where there is a fight over, I'm giving an example of Indian football. There's a fight that Indian coaches who come say that we don't get the players for enough time to play for India. They're always with their teams.
Manolo Marquez, he had that same problem with FC Goa and the Indian team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, even before that,
Igor Stimac also.
Stimac complained that I don't get enough players in time to prepare for an India tournament. Yep. They are all with their clubs, they keep playing, and I only get players 15 days in advance. How will I make a team gel together? Correct. That was his complaint. But it's a reality, it happens in everywhere. Messi plays, when he was playing for Barcelona, is there full time. I know that their season is also long, but their loyalty lies there. They miss sometime international matches, though he tries to go for every one that possible. But when there's workload management, then they do. During World Cup, then there is this gap, FIFA World Cup, that there is no club football. After the club season is ended, there is full time, 1 month preparation time, 1 month of World Cup, 1 month of cooling off, 3 months, no football calendar is there. So then it has to be planned like that. It's not going to be easy.
That's the problem. And talking about the BCCI rules and all these kind of things, the BCCI is currently receiving some flack. Because there are a lot of, that's what our topic is also, the retirement rumors, so-called, in quote, we aren't quoting it. Lot of retirement rumors are swirling around two individuals, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma.
Are they retirement rumors or non-selection rumors?
It is both. Because they are now going to play 70 days later, international cricket when you look at it. October, 3 ODIs. Many people are stating, many reports are saying that the Australia series could be the last for the Rocco Jodi. Because there is a report that is going around that BCCI and the selection panel want Rocco after Australia to even play the Vijay Hazare Trophy as well as the A games between India and Australia, and I think even later in the year against South Africa also, in order to be in good ODI shape. Now, that is not falling through. And many people are saying, no, why should we again go through the rigors of domestic cricket, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma? And that might be the straw which might break the camel's back.
No, but last time you told them to do so, when they played the Ranji Trophy, both of them did end up playing. Rohit played against JNK, Virat played against Railways, and then after that suddenly they retired. So if they end up playing the Vijay Hazare and then they end up retiring after that, so will that be the last time we see them in ODI?
Because
in Vijay Hazare itself?
Interestingly, both were approached for a stint in the Royal London Cup, but the deal didn't fall through.
No, but I think that would be happening every year. If I'm not wrong.
Even if
just this particular year it was.
Even if it doesn't happen, how does it matter? My first question is that, do you see Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli play the 2027 ODI World Cup, or do you want them to, or do you see them, or you don't see them, or you think it's unlikely?
I see them playing.
Should they be playing?
No.
We want your opinion.
No. See, they will be playing, but personally, I don't want them to play.
But reports suggest otherwise, that they will not be playing. They may want to play, but they may not be playing. I'm not saying that, but that's what...
But I've been saying that ever since they won the Champions Trophy, they will be playing the 2027 ODI World Cup. But personally, looking at the stage where you are an Indian cricket team...
Why do all reports then point towards them not being playing and that they'll get a farewell at the Australia series? The Australia series is going to be farewell for them.
I don't know. See, maybe primarily because all the youngsters, how much longer will you keep them out of the playing level?
Who's there? Who's waiting?
Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Just Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Okay.
Who else has really knocked the door down that somebody's really waiting outside to come in place of these two people? And I don't understand why, again, it's the same cycle. First it started in T20s, then in Test cricket, and now the same cycle has come in ODI cricket as well. Rohit-Virat together. I firstly don't feel that they should be clubbed together, neither in Test nor in T20. I personally felt that in T20 maybe Virat should not be there, Rohit should be there. Whereas in Test cricket, I felt the exact opposite, where I felt that maybe Rohit should say goodbye and Virat should continue playing. In ODI, I feel both of them should continue to play.
But
there
in
is no reason.
formats, they have retired almost together.
Yeah, they have. I'm not taking that back, not taking that away from them. But I feel that maybe the kind of conversation the selectors and the management is having is they are also having it with both of them, and even they are clubbing them together. That's what I'm just connecting the dots over here. But I don't understand what wrong have they really done to not have them in the ODI team, and who is really there, who's really pushing them. Yashasvi Jaiswal, definitely I agree, but we have seen him in Tests and in T20. Yashasvi Jaiswal was even tried in that one ODI where you tried to get him at number 3, if I'm not wrong, where Shreyas Iyer was about to get dropped, Virat Kohli got injured, because they wanted to fit in a Yashasvi Jaiswal somehow, just before the Champions Trophy.
England series,
when Shreyas said that I was about to get dropped for this for this game. So what have they done, and who are you going to give the captaincy to in between a cycle? Has Shubman Gill shown you enough that he's a capable leader to carry the team in the ODI World Cup in South Africa? Personally, I don't think so.
There are already rumors.
What have we seen from him?
There are already rumors going on. He could be your Asia Cup captain.
No,
he's your only all-format captain at this point in time.
But why?
No one else.
What has he shown? Firstly, when he got the Test captaincy, I wasn't in the favor of that. I always wanted Rishabh Pant because I thought he was more capable for that job. Okay, you gave it to Shubman Gill,
A
and
2-2 scoreline.
as of now, it's proved to be the right decision as of now, although it's a very short sample size. Now, on what basis are we ready to give the ODI captaincy to Shubman Gill? And in place of Rohit Sharma, who has just won you a T20 World Cup, then an ODI Champions Trophy, you went in the final of the World Cup. He had a pretty good performance. And same with Virat Kohli. Who's that person who's really pushing them out of the team? Who's going to be in this 11? In the Test team, you replaced them. Till now, you don't have anybody who's been able to fill in their shoes. There were 2 replacements, Karun Nair, Sai Sudarshan. We don't know which one of them will be dropped from the next Test series. So there is nobody who's really pushing them out of the team. If that would have been the case, I would have been totally okay that yes, they're not playing cricket, they're not in the right shape, they should be dropped, because there are people who are waiting. They're not just banging the door, they've broken the door down. But there is nobody like that. Just to Yashasvi Jaiswal, but he for now can really wait for his chances.
Even Sai Sudarshan will be considered, I think. I'm not saying that I'm in
white
favor
ball.
in white
Yeah,
ball in
both
ODI
formats.
cricket. Yeah, in ODI cricket. See, if you, based on a good IPL, went with him in Test cricket, then what is there to say that they will not go with him in ODI? I'm not saying, you know that personally I was a bit skeptical pushing him from IPL to Test cricket, but I'm just giving you an indication as to what is the thought process. So they may be thinking of bringing someone like
Sai
Sudarshan into the scheme of things, maybe trying to think of some of the T20 players that have done well. Tilak Verma has done well. I'm just saying they're looking at some youngsters who they may want to slowly and steadily introduce in ODI cricket. I'm not saying that that's a sure shot guarantee that is going to happen. They may look at it. Who knows, going forward you might even explore someone like
Sanju.
Abhishek Sharma.
Abhishek Sharma.
I know he's been a T20 beast, but there's nothing to suggest that they will not be considered in ODI cricket.
But my only point is there is no need for that. See, in
No,
Test
that's a
cricket, you
different
needed
debate.
it. In Test cricket, I'm saying you got Sai Sudarshan because you needed a change. There was a lot of problems with Virat Kohli and with
you
Rohit
didn't need
Sharma.
changes in Test cricket.
In
If you
Virat
were-
and Rohit.
No. You had guys who were backups, like in a Sarfraz and an Abhimanyu, who had been backups for very long, but they didn't get a chance. You superseded and brought a Sai Sudarshan for whatever reasons. So I'm saying you never know if the management is thinking. And again, I'm not saying this is my opinion or I think it's right, but just to let you know that who are the guys that they could be thinking of. I'm sure they're thinking of a lot of players which you and I didn't think of. You ask me personally, I completely agree that for me, if you ask me, I find it very baffling for someone to say now or to report now that Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma should, this Australia series should be their farewell series, simply because is Rohit Sharma a good ODI batter? Has he been a good ODI batter till very recently?
Yes.
The answer to that is yes. If he is, why should I start thinking of writing his obituary right now? Why? I mean, what is the need? Is Rohit Sharma a good ODI captain? The answer to that is yes. He's won the T20 World Cup, won the Champions Trophy, reached the final of the last 50 over World Cup. What do you need in a World Cup if you have to win in 2027? You need an experienced captain who knows how to win, who knows how to take teams to title. And if he's performing with the bat, and as we've already established that he's a good enough captain who knows how to win trophy, as I say often, you can, look for form, look for talent, prepare anything. You can't buy experience. Experience, Shubman going forward can be a all format captain, I don't doubt that. But maybe you should think of it at a transition as Indian cricket has done. You look at how when Dhoni, he became your white ball captain, didn't get test captaincy. Anil Kumble was there, he had to wait and then got it. And the transition was done well. Look at a Virat. He got his red ball captaincy first, but MS was white ball captain. Took a few years, then took over that. Maybe you can do the same with Shubman, who remains a test captain. He'll remain an IPL captain, keeps picking up on the job, and he has the potential of being an all-format captain, and allow that transition. Anyway, 2027 World Cup, we are saying as if it is some, miles away. It's 1.5 years away. Your end of 2025. It's early of 2027 when the World Cup is. Year and a half is not, I don't think, is a time that is so far away that a Rohit Sharma, firstly, just I'm talking about Rohit Sharma, that he can't make it. As a batter, as a captain, I will close my eyes and give him the chance of now only telling him, you need to be my 2027 captain. Maybe make Shubman the vice captain where he learns under his wing, and slowly and gradually that transition happens after 27. As for Virat Kohli, I agree with Shashwat, and I also find it baffling. Why do we always club Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli? They're two different. There's an age gap there as well. For Rohit, as I'm saying, 2027 seems to be that cutoff. It should be. Anyway, you'll prepare for the next World Cup after that. So transition after that World Cup will be perfect. Virat Kohli could still play after that. Just because you've seen one picture of him with some grey hair on the beard, no, but that is in no way a reflection that he's not good enough. Even now, I'll say without hesitating, he's the best ODI batter in the world right now. Undoubtedly right now. He's fit enough to play that. His form is there. I agree, in Test cricket there were doubts. And maybe we thought that England could have been the last if he didn't perform. T20 also there were certain doubts about strike rate, so he changed his batting position and knew that I have to let go at the World Cup. They won the World Cup, let go. Perfect. Nobody complained also. Not too much hangama on social media. But ODI cricket, where he's so far ahead of the competition, is good enough. Maybe he can carry on from there. Plus now, all he wanted is some time off with family and balance it. Now that he doesn't play T20Is, he doesn't play Test match cricket. Only IPL and ODI cricket, which is barely, I think you should allow him to continue to do that. So the idea already now, or this thought process that Shubman, what is the hurry to make Shubman the captain? What is the hurry to get rid of two top class performers and captain in Rohit and Virat Kohli? What is the hurry?
And
I don't understand.
I personally don't see in Test cricket you had to move on because there were problems, results weren't going your way, runs weren't coming, so you had to look for replacements. Now those replacements were right, wrong, whatever that was, that is a different debate. In ODI cricket, there is nobody sitting out for whom there will be a justice movement going on.
Shashwat, They will find people.
They will. I'm saying they will find, but what's the need to find when you have somebody already? What has Shubman Gill and what has Shubman Gill exactly done to get the ODI captaincy on the basis of 5 Test matches?
Shashwat, don't forget he's been 2-time IPL captain as well. Nowadays, one good season of IPL.
But he hasn't had that good IPL season as a captain.
Last season was good.
He hasn't won it. I'm just looking at the perspective that somebody who wins it suddenly becomes a good captain.
Yeah, but I don't think only winning. See, we judge captains based on a little bit of performance as well. Shreyas Iyer also didn't win, but there is praise for his captaincy.
Because he won the previous year.
Correct, but I'm saying this season also, you looked and judged him as captain this season as well. I'm saying just winning a title requires a lot of things.
But you can't make Shubman Gill the captain of an ODI team that's already it's a set ODI team.
I agree.
If we sit here over here, all of us can name at least 10 players who are going to play that first match of the ODI World Cup. There is no need to do that. Personally, I feel there is no smoke without fire, and I won't be surprised if a year down the line from here, maybe there is a ODI team without a Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, and I personally am very scared about that. I'm not ready to really see that.
That will be disastrous.
Such reports before T20, before Test cricket, and then they retired, and even now the same pattern. It's exactly the same pattern.
T20, Shashwat, that started previous World Cup only, 2022 only, and everyone knew that should be, and they carried on till 24. So reports were wrong there as well. They were not 100% right.
It was about right for the Test cricket.
Reports are also wrong about Virat, who nobody thought will not play England, right? Everyone knew that Virat will. Rohit, yes, there was question mark, but even that was wrong. Rohit, Virat in that sense, prematurely retired from Test cricket. At least I felt like that. So,
and how can Shubman Gill be an all-format player today? Sitting here, I'm not sure that if he makes the cut for the T20 team or not. Just because he's a captain, that is why he'll have to play T20, and because he's a Test captain, that is why he has to play T20. That doesn't really sense. That does not make any sense.
See, having said that, I agree with you that T20 you should look at it differently, and not necessarily because he's a Test captain has to make the T20 team. I completely agree with you. Though he's not been a bad T20 player either, is what I'm saying. And sometimes, whether you like it or not, this pressure does come that he is your Test captain who's getting so much runs. We tend to mix formats. So if Shubman comes into the T20 setup, I won't be surprised. Though as I still maintain that fine, you could be good in Test. The success of T20 cricket or your recent success has come from the fact where you realize that T20 is a very different format. We need to build a very different team, and you've done it. And that is why it's given you that success. Even after winning that 2024 World Cup, this young team led by Suryakumar Yadav has been setting the benchmark. They have been the benchmark in T20 cricket only because you said, no, we will create a different team for T20 cricket. And I think that should be maintained irrespective of...
You are the one, you personally also feel that they should not be in the ODI team.
See, I said two things. One, they will be playing. Starting, and I've been saying that does this ODI team need transition? In all the previous lives, whenever I have given an update, I've said no, you don't need a transition in the ODI team. It's a set team. You won the Champions Trophy with it, but now you are at a very interesting period. Okay, we have seen in the past if one player plays one format, what happens with him? I'm talking about Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan for at least 2 years played only one format,
but he wasn't bad.
But what happened? He got sidelined. Slowly, surely, he was getting sidelined.
No, but then...
But Virat Kohli is no Shikhar Dhawan in that
He isn't a Shikhar
Dhawan. I think why did he get sidelined? With the performances.
No disrespect to Shikhar, outstanding player. And,
of course.
But I'm just saying...
But why did he get sidelined? See, again, it's
strike rate issue, that issue, all that.
In ODI cricket.
Of course.
He had a very good strike rate.
But again, it wasn't up to that template. See, Zimbabwe, he was captain. He captained in Zimbabwe.
Again, he was also being pushed by a very accomplished player, Shubman Gill, also coming through, right? Where right now, in that sense, you can create, as I said, I gave you examples. Maybe you look at a Tilak going in the future, you look at a Sai Sudarshan. I think you can see indication of, these are the kind of players that India will go with, and they are a future, and maybe they will be. So, but I don't think they're pushing in.
See, your problem is
Shubman Gill had gotten that double 100. Ishan Kishan was scoring double 100, and that is why Shikhar Dhawan also started to get sidelined.
Now, the problem is, see, you're at a very interesting phase. You have to look in the future, but also stay in the present. You are playing 6 ODIs, okay? After that, you are not playing any ODIs until July. July and August is the period where you'll be playing a couple of ODIs more. 3 in England, 3 versus New Zealand. Okay. Then you've got WTC priorities also, because 2027, remember, 2 ICC events. If India makes it to both, it's going to be big. WTC final and ODI World Cup. Okay. What if Virat and Rohit both suffer a slump? And by 2026, they haven't had that much of recovery time to get their form back. Are you taking both out of form players?
That can happen with any player in the whole 11 players.
Now, if you begin now, that's the thing. If you start now, then you will figure out how deep in the blue sea you are.
No, but how will you figure out? Number of ODIs will remain same. Na? It's not like
But
that
then-
Rohit Virat have only 6 ODIs, the rest of the team has 10.
See, that is the problem that the selectors are facing. See,
I don't see there is any. I can't understand what the problem here is. I'm still able to able to figure out what the problem is.
they want to ensure that there is uniformity, like how they had for red ball cricket. Okay, all the players have to play domestic. Okay, that was a diktat given before England.
Yeah.
Now heading into the ODI World Cup, 2 seasons you play VHT also. You play any A tour that comes.
Okay. So
It is not okay apparently with them.
these are the reports.
Yes.
That they don't want to play Vijay Hazare now.
They don't want to play.
They didn't
Vijay
want to
Hazare
play
and
Ranji Trophy, but they did play, na?
But their hand was twisted in playing. You have to play.
No, but my point is, again, why is the need for them to play a Vijay Hazare to prove what? I'll go back to why. See again, what is the genesis of it? What is the crux of the reason that you asked them to play domestic cricket when it came to red ball cricket? And what I could think of, and we discussed it a lot, there were 2 primary reasons. One was that the value of domestic cricket was coming down. Everyone was taking it for granted. Nobody was playing domestic cricket. So you came up with a thing that let's not have superstar culture and let everyone play domestic cricket because value is coming down. Because forget about Virat and Rohit. I don't think it was done so much for them. But every Tom, Dick and Harry who had played even 1 or 2 games for India would say, I'm not available for Ranji Trophy. Because you considered that below your dignity. And a couple of players were punished also for that. Right? For taking it too lightly. And this culture was there and it crept in with everyone. So one day selectors and all decided, no, we'll put our foot down, everyone has to play. And now once you say everyone will have to follow. There were no exceptions. So a Rohit and a Virat had to play. That was one reason. Secondly, okay, red ball cricket you didn't play it too often. You were playing white ball cricket all the time. So it would help you prepare for a red ball tour because you're not regularly playing red ball. So after white ball it will help. We endorsed that, backed it to the hilt, all of us sitting here with mics in our hand, that these are both valid reasons and they should be made to play, right? In fact, we ourselves would raise this point quite often when they were not asked to play. Now my point is the same thing does not hold true for Vijay Hazare. One, majority of the players anyway play white ball cricket, so nobody really ignores it. One, because you don't have to toil for 4 days in Ranji, so nobody ignores it. Secondly, it usually comes during a white ball season, so they want to be in form and it's easier. So that problem is
IPL
not
auction, it's just planned according to the IPL auction.
That's what I'm saying. So the relevance, that is there. Secondly, it doesn't, because they keep playing white ball cricket year long, you really don't need to get into form. Now, I think this just, you can't be lakir ke fakir. Right? It's written, now you have to follow it. You have to make a few exceptions. I think it is for the players that Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli had. Now, don't force them down to you have to play Vijay Hazare or not. They'll play a few ODI games. You will see. See, if you see their form dipping or something, you see there's a concern with the form. They've gone through a series or 2, not get runs. Then you can have a conversation with a Rohit or a Virat saying that, listen, there's a bit of a, downwards trend in your form. There's Vijay Hazare happening. Why don't you play a few games, come back into form because we want you to be. But if they're getting runs as they are as of now in white ball cricket, why are you forcing them now go play Vijay Hazare? They are not, again, as I said, one time superstar culture became too much, which we criticized. Now you've got them into check. Now don't make them into school kids. They're not school kids also. Have some respect for the stature that these 2 players have. So allow them. They don't have to play. So this is what I don't like. Now go play India 8 or go play. They are not a Sai Sudarshan or a Tilak Verma who have to show their form. If they are in form, in white ball form, they continue playing, they're fit enough, which you'll see in the series, let them play. Yes, if you see consistent lack of form, whatever, you're worried and you need to change, that's another discussion altogether. But don't put these conditions like for a school kid. That I think is a kind of
That is the
If they
problem.
don't score runs, you'll drop them
Disrespecting
from
See, the
Vijay's
timing of this is very tricky. That's where the selectors will have to wonder, what do we do? Either you take an entire gamble, because see, you don't have that much of time also for the 2027 World Cup.
And you're planning to change the captain.
Well, you got 1.5 years for it.
I think you would be shooting yourself in the foot changing
But
the
these
time. What's the
sign-
need?
Yeah.
What is the need?
There is
right
no
now?
need. Absolutely
See,
no.
even we also agree that there was no need, but then didn't they retire from tests together?
No, Test
No,
cricket,
but
I think
Test-
they were retired.
They were.
Required. It was
In the
required
case of
for them
Virat,
to
there
say-
was a lot of problems.
Yes, but you know, there
Both.
was still a problem, right? 5 years on, there weren't too many runs coming. We ourselves used to discuss that.
Of course, see, for Virat, there was a slump for 3 out of the 5 years. With Rohit, it suddenly became in 6 months.
Correct. So there was a problem there, no, Siddharth,
Yeah.
which you could still address, and there was an issue there. And you needed a bit of change. Plus, don't forget, the other important thing, results were not coming. You had 2 bad series, 1 loss at home, then at BGT. So all that added. In one-day cricket, you're ruling the roost. You've just won the Champions Trophy, a mini World Cup of sorts. With the same captain, with these players, what is the need?
Yeah, there
What
is no need.
The need,
But
you know.
again, as they say,
If you have excess money, you have a good house, whatever, you want to change the curtain, you've just changed it. The curtains are fine, they're clean, they're protecting your house. But you have extra money, so you say, oh, yeah, now change the curtains. Why?
but then why is there smoke? Because there is a fire somewhere.
No, because a lot of times, a lot of agendas are also run.
Exactly.
You know, you want to pull someone, or you want to push someone up, or you want to pull someone down. Then it starts. Silly season comes
Yeah.
about. It does. But if you look at it merit-wise,
Nothing doing.
I don't see.
Practically, the ODI team doesn't need any transition. Practically. But we don't know why this is happening. Because either you are looking too far into the future and you're blurred your present. I think that is the only thing that is happening. Because sometimes when you see something so near, but your focus is somewhere far, you lose sight of what is near you. So that is the problem, I think, that is plaguing this current situation. That's the only thing I can look at it. Because see, 6 plus you got 12 more until the World Cup. 12 more. You got 18 games, basically. 18 to 20 games to prove your worth.
But why do they have to prove their worth?
No, they don't have to. See, they have got the numbers that's back in. They got, I think Virat has 250s and 100 in 2025 so far. Rohit also, I think, has got a couple of 50s, if I'm not mistaken. So they are in good form. I mean, see, 100, 84, 52. Yeah. He's in good form in 2025 at this point. So,
Exactly.
yeah, this is Virat. Rohit, I think, has got a couple. I think he has a 76 and a 90, if I'm not mistaken.
You won the Champions Trophy.
Trophy.
Yeah, what is the? I can't understand.
You
what
heard them
the-
saying that we are not going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
They should not also.
They should not,
If
but
I was
please let us take it
either
to the-
Rohit or Virat,
Yeah.
I would not. If I was Virat, in fact, I would. I am the best ODI batter in the world. I'm not even thinking of 27, of course, which is the short-term goal. I may even think of playing for longer. Why not?
Yep.
How many years? See, let's say for example, it will also help him. He wants to play IPL for a much longer time. It will also help him being in, good touch and white ball. If he just lets go of ODI cricket also.
Yeah, he'll play for another 2-3 years, exactly.
Why
So
not?
yeah, 100
Yeah, that's
and
another thing.
150.
After 27 World Cup, he thinks that okay, next goal is another ODI World Cup, which is 4 years away, and I don't see myself playing. So what's the point continuing? That's another thing. But minimum thing that I would be
27, yeah.
looking at is 27.
27.
Without doubt.
So that's the way the cookie crumbles then, in more ways than one.
Okay, let's see what some of our viewers who also come up with interesting and different angles on the subject are saying.
Yeah.
International 3191 from the US says, why doesn't Prasidh complete his action? Looks weird. What does he mean by that?
He doesn't complete his bowling
He does.
action.
He's got that windmill sort of a thing.
Yeah. But I thought his average is okay. I mean, I thought his bowling action's fine.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the follow through.
Ah,
Maybe that's short. That can also be because he does not want to get into the danger area.
Really? He veers that much into the danger area for his follow through?
No, follow through.
I don't know why I remember that he's been warned before. Has it happened? I think.
I don't think so.
I don't
remember.
I don't recollect.
And you can be warned twice. I think na?
Yeah, but I
third
don't
warning you're put off.
Third warning, you can't bowl in the whole innings.
But I don't find anything weird with his action.
It's a pretty smooth front on sort of an action.
Yeah. Next big thing is like saying VK averages 15 more than SRT pathetic to hear rumours. Yep.
Yeah, but though again, next big thing, I don't think it's fair to compare averages from that time to now because ODI cricket has gone through a lot of changes.
Yeah.
So that's why I say Test cricket, it's fair to compare averages because Test cricket per se has remained the same. Yes, nature of pitches has changed over the years. You could debate that. But I'm saying, the ball, the rules per se, all of that is pretty much the same in that sense. But in ODI cricket, rules have changed so often. I mean, just to have 2 new balls and 1 ball carrying on for majority of the time, it's a huge difference. One time red ball ODI cricket to white ball ODI cricket, it's very different. So just don't think it's fair. But I mean, to your other point, just the fact that you'd want him out, I don't see any cricketing logic in that. Personal, whatever, animosity you have or you don't like him, it's another thing. I don't know.
Shivam Garg is saying, if VK is dropped on age, set a precedence player above 36 won't be considered irrespective of fitness/runs. Say sorry for allowing Rohit to play CT at
This
38.
is again, how can you ever have an age cap for, because each person has a physical age which is very different. I keep pointing to people that I did because I gave a football example. I did a STMAC interview on Sports Today where when I was talking about Chetri, he said that his physical age, he may be like 40 at that time or 35. He's like physical age is of a 30-year-old. Like, so he's 10 years younger because they measure, in football, you have those measuring tools to see your muscle mass or your burst of energy.
It's that test.
Everything. So he's saying
body mass test.
Yeah, so a lot of tests that they do to say that he's fit enough. So how can then you put off a cutoff?
Exactly.
Each person will have to have a different cutoff. No, you can't do that. And I mean, as I said, also sometimes, like I'm giving an example of a Novak Djokovic, right? Sometimes that is a good thing about individual sport. He's not winning as consistently as he used to earlier. But at least he has the relief of himself deciding when he wants to go. Rather than everyone else telling him to go, right? He's so used to winning 2 slams a year. He's not been able to do that now. Semi-finals he's losing either to a Alcaraz or to a Sinner. But at least he has the freedom that, okay, I will decide when my time is done. I will compete. I think I'm still competing at the top level. I'm still one of the 3 or the 4 best player on the planet, and that's good enough for me. Yep. I'll compete. But here we're like, no, you should go out. Why?
Well, by the way, Djokovic has one last chance in this year. 24th August is the US
Otherwise,
Open.
I don't know after how many years he'll go through a year without winning a...
Yeah, I think in the start only, 2008 or 9, he didn't win a Grand Slam in the entire calendar year.
No. He would have had few years in the middle.
No, after that he won one consistent.
He won 10, I think, US Open.
No, he won 4 US Opens.
No, the first one was
2010.
And then there was a bit of a gap.
Yeah. He lost so many times to Nadal in the final.
But then once he picked up, I think 12, 13 or something, just didn't stop after that.
Yep. The peak of him was 15 to 19, the same as Kohli. 15 to 19, I think.
He became a beast after that.
So he has one last chance in 2025 to make it 25.
But I'm just saying that he is not winning at that consistency. Now, if it was a team game, he's not the same, drop him now from the team. He used to win. But he's saying, I'm still in the top 3 or the 4 best player in the world. That's good enough for me, right?
Yep.
There are some 100 top players in the world. I'm in the top 3, 4. I'll play.
Yep. Mr. Shekhar GTN from the US is saying, morning all, off topic a bit, but my question to Shashwat is, having seen KL being consistent in 2025, how do you feel about KL likely being released by Desai?
I think lots of time this question has been asked from different people, but I see wherever his heart is, whatever makes him happy, makes me happy.
Wow. I like that. Would you, as a Delhi Capitals fan, would you like KL to continue or you're okay to let him?
Like I said, whatever he wants.
I'm asking, you're a fan now.
Suppose you are a DC administrator.
I'll keep him.
You would want him or
I'd
not?
want him.
Sometimes they do these fan polls as well. Na?
They asked, like LSG owner said once, that I kept the name because a child sent that to me on comment.
Same way. So you are a stakeholder as a fan.
Yeah, no, I'd keep him.
Okay.
Yep. Dark Knight is saying, all said and done, only problem with both is game time. When we play ODI cricket, seldom these days, will they be game ready? If both are serious, they must play Vijay Hazare Trophy irrespective of stature.
No, they will be playing. There'll be ODIs before Vijay Hazare, right?
Yeah.
See, it's beginning on December, January, right? The Vijay Hazare.
Yes.
Before that,
even before that.
No, even before that, they won't be able to play then because November is the ODIs, November, December.
Yeah.
They will be playing ODIs before that. You'll see their form there.
3 ODIs versus South Africa.
I think the one format that really requires you to put time and energy to be in rhythm is Test match cricket. Yeah. I think white ball, you don't require too many series also. I think a few net sessions, throwdowns, it works for you. Look at a lot of players who don't continuously play international cricket but play the IPL. You'll see them, they come and have an outstanding season. They've retired from international cricket, not playing anywhere, but they prep for a month, they have a very good IPL season.
Bhai.
Yeah, I mean, he's hampered by his injury, but otherwise he did it for.
And I think
the Rohit-Virat also he's not.
Rohit-Virat.
No, but there was to be so many, like Faf has had a dip now, but he had retired some years ago, but would come and have very good IPL season.
Aaron Pollard.
And the kind of players Rohit-Virat are and at what stage they are in their careers, I think they know best what is the way to get back into that match game day sort of a mood. So I think it should be left up to them how they really want to get back into the zone. Is it by playing Vijay Hazare? Is it by doing a few net sessions? And that's absolutely their choice because they know about themselves more than anyone else.
Yeah. Shivangi, job is to play the best team, not young team. Kohli is ODI GOAT. Yeah. Row 2 cups in 13 months. Lost 1 in last 25 ICC games. That's best ever white ball phase of India.
True.
Correct?
While I also agree that, sometimes we should just look at stats and say this is so great and then continue with people because legends will always have great stats. And there'll have to be a time where you'll have to look beyond the stats and look at immediate form and take a call. I agree. But that's not the stage that Rohit and Virat are at, ODI cricket. So
yeah. Shubham Gargan, just asking about game time. If Shreyas is not selected for T20I, he will also play only ODI. So he should also be dropped in lieu of game time from ODI.
True, same logic.
But I think he'll make the T20.
He'll make the T20 team.
Who all will?
See, I mean,
Sai, Shreya, Shubman,
you will have to make a few sacrifices.
Sanju.
Who will get the axe, there are certain people who get it very easily.
Yeah.
Riyan Parag will get it.
But he's not part of the.
He was part of the scheme of things. No? He was because he was injured.
Who knows how?
Fun guy. He might get axed. We don't know.
No. The bowling, see, Nitish Kumar Reddy might go out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We don't know whether he'll be
Rinku
back.
Singh might go out.
Rinku Singh will.
Yeah,
Aksar or
all
Jaddu.
that will happen. Slots will open up.
Aksar or Jaddu, we don't know.
Jaddu is retired,
not
not
in
T20.
No, but Aksar.
Aksar came out. He was vice captain.
They'll be there.
Yeah.
They'll be there. There are only 2 spinning all-rounders now, Washington and Aksar.
Plus you don't know how will you get in a Varun Chakravarti. Kuldeep.
Varun won't be there.
Bishnoi might go out.
Bishnoi to will 100%.
So there will be some slots that will.
Anchal. So VK with 82 hundreds is least powerful and 0 backing. What's the backing and least powerful? What is it in that context, Anchal?
I really understand the context of that.
Yeah. Chili Paneer, Rohit retire, Jaiswal open and Iyer captain.
That's what he would want, he said.
Yeah.
But why? Why Chili Paneer? Why do you have to do it now? It will happen now after the 2027 World Cup.
Dark Knight, MS Dhoni did the same after 2011 World Cup. He ousted senior players, which most are still sour about it till date. But he won CT13 with young teams, so it can happen now too, and we shouldn't be surprised if so. MS Dhoni did the same as well.
But MS Dhoni did it 3 years before the ODI World Cup, if I'm not wrong. Just 1 year after the 2011 World Cup.
Yeah. And he won, that's what he's saying, he won the Champions Trophy with that.
This is too close.
You didn't have a Sehwag, you didn't have a Gambhir, you didn't have a Tendulkar. By 2012, they were all gone. But you already had the others doing well.
None of them played together again. Like Harbhajan Singh was kind of, slowly and sadly looked beyond.
Yuvraj also. Yeah. But Yuvraj at least continued till 17.
Yes. Also,
Yeah. Pawan Hol.
He had that break in the middle because of cancer. So then after that.
Correct.
He played the Champions Trophy after that.
Yes, he played.
Yeah,
Yuvraj played. Yeah. Yuvraj MS played. After that, Yuvraj didn't play after that. Pawan Hola, last 5 knockout wins, 3 man of the match VK, 2 row. They want trophies on their performance, not like certain number 7 winning trophy on back on others run.
That is
No, I mean, he didn't
little
win it
too
on
much.
He won it as a team.
Someone will always attack someone or the other.
I mean, you won it as a team, simple.
He had a different kind of contribution, right?
Yeah.
Different players, different contribution.
And all times he won it as a team. There was no individual brilliance in that. 7, 11, 13. It was all a team effort, yeah. Format, Ashish Dhar is saying, format in World Cup 27. If it is like 2007 format, then teams can get eliminated within 2 matches. Roko cannot afford poor form, will prefer to play WC23 format. We don't know how the format's going to be because there'll be 14 teams. So I don't think it'll be round robin. There'll be 2 groups of 7 each.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So you have 6 in that sense. Vishish Bess is saying, Nikhil, World Cup 27 is in November.
Is it in November? No, I thought it's first half of 27.
I doubt. Because I think South Africa, I think
Southern Hemisphere.
you may
so
want to...
Summers.
Summers, yeah. November, December period.
I'll have to check. I don't know. I had a
Maybe.
feeling that it was...
Yeah. Because I think the first is the WTC final in June 27. And the ODI World Cup is, I think, around October, November.
Really?
In South Africa. Although I am not so sure. I didn't check in that sense. So, okay.
Yeah, it says... I mean, though the... Yeah,
It's in
October,
October.
November.
October, November.
I'm
Yeah.
wrong. I thought it was the early half.
So you have
The T20
2
World
years.
Cup is in the early
Because
half.
usually that's the time.
The T20 one is
T20 in India, I
February,
know.
March. February, March.
February, March.
Yeah, but maybe the Southern Hemisphere, it's winters there. So you wait for the
It's
summers.
it's like the Australian thing, October, November
opposite,
at this
yeah, yeah.
point. Transition
Yeah,
from...
but I mean, you like for example, the Football World Cup in South Africa happened in
June, July.
June, July,
Yeah.
which was winters there.
Although 2003, I think, was held in
March.
February, March.
Yes, that's the time I.
That's
thought
the
it would
time
be.
most of the World Cups
Yeah,
take
so I'm a bit
place.
surprised they've gone with October, November. Because
Although the ODI World Cup in 23 was held in October, November
Yeah.
in India. 19 was because England, June, July.
I'm not sure it'll happen in October. I mean, anyway, ICC will come with a definite date.
Sure.
But maybe. Let's see.
Yep.
So, I mean, the point still remains. It's not that far.
Yeah.
2 years away.
2 years. Yeah. You're in the midpoint of the cycle now. Yeah. Vishal Panchal from the US. Hope it's just rumors. Last time when there were rumors, VK quit tests. If fit, Rohit should play. VK's fitness is top notch, can play 5 more years. Yeah. 5 more
How he's 36.
36.
I mean, yeah, I think 38, 39, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know after that. For sure. Also depends on how motivated he is because
Correct.
I think his decision now to not play test cricket, I don't think you had reached a situation where the selectors told him you can't. Yeah, selectors may have had a conversation with him about his form, but they couldn't have, almost pushed him to the brink. So his decision to retire has come from within, and it were multiple factors why that happened. I was very surprised. But in ODI cricket, I think should be motivated enough.
Should be.
I mean, as I said, it's his call. But if I met Virat Kohli, I would tell him that I know he's in the stage of his life where sometime you want to spend time with your family. 2 young kids, you reach that stage. A lot of fathers do reach that stage. I say it as a father, as someone who's gone through this stage much before he did. But eventually, he can never roll back these years. 7 years down the line, he can't say, oh, now I'll go back, So what is it? It's just 3-4 more years. After that, he has enough time to spend with family. Yeah. But these years will never come back. Don't let them go. Play, just finish it. I know sometimes you have to push yourself, motivate yourself, and you don't want to, with all the noise around, criticism, sometimes unfair criticism. But just push yourself. Because once you sit back and put your feet up, then there's no going back. Then at least you'll be able to look back and say, I did justice. Why have any regret? Even if it's minor regret, I mean, he should not have any regret. He's going to retire as a legend of the show. But even if it is minor, why not?
Pawan Holla. I am the OG Pawan Holla in case the panel got confused. Oh, so there are 2 Pawan Hollas. In ODI, we haven't reached a point where we need to replace Roko. We need to have both of them in CWC 27 and their experience matters a lot indeed. So, Teja main hu, Mark idhar hai. That's what he's like said. So, he's Teja bhai in that way. Shubham Garg, even if it's 7-7 team group, India will have 3 easy games, 2 minnows and Pakistan.
By the way, I agree with Pawan Holla.
We all do, yeah. Even if it's Shubham Garg is saying 7-7 team group, India will have 3 easy games, 2 minnows and Pakistan. So we'll eventually qualify for next round, Babar/Rizwan playing test in ODI. What has changed in their
How
playing?
is Babar's T20 form?
Much like his ODI form.
And much like his test form.
Much like his test. 71 innings now across formats, not 100.
What has happened to Bobsy?
You raise him so high
See the
that they
king.
fall low. Out, third ball duck by Jaden
That was a
Seals.
good ball, na?
It was a great ball, but still.
Yorker.
He's mentioned
See,
71 innings, so 71.
No, that too is last 100 against whom?
Zimbabwe.
No, Nepal, Asia Cup.
Yeah.
151, remember? Multan. So, that is Babar Azam for you at this point.
By the way, today is the final dugout of Shashwat Dhalla. He is moving on to greener pastures, and where he's going I won't tell. You can get in touch with him on social media. He'll tell you where he's going, but he will not be on a... Will you be... Can they see you? Can they watch you somewhere?
Not anytime soon.
Not anytime soon. So he is going to do... He's starting his own venture, not in the media space. He's trying something new. So do send your good wishes to him from wherever you join us. How many months have you been here total?
2 years.
Exact months.
24.
Exact 24 months.
Exact date. As in after 10 days it will be 2 years.
Exact.
Yeah. 22nd August is when I
Exact
joined.
24 months. Wow.
Close
Yeah,
to. Yeah.
10 days here and there is fine. I meant
Yeah.
24 months. So his journey with Sports Today after 24 months comes to an end. Some of you who loved him, some of you who love to hate him, will all miss him. What would you want to say today?
I was just about to say that itself, that all the love that I've gotten, all the hate I've gotten, it really means a lot. In any ways, you kept me relevant, so doesn't really matter. You send hate, you send love, all the wishes that I got. When last time Nikhil sir mentioned that I will be leaving very soon, I got a lot of messages. All of them were really good messages that I got on my Instagram. You can keep on sending me messages over there. I'll always reply like I do at this point of time as well. You won't be able to see me in that sense talking about cricket or anything like that anytime soon, that's for sure. That this was the only place that I did that I was doing that, and if I do it in future, I think that this will be the place where I will be doing that if I do that in the future. And just I'll take this opportunity to thank Nikhil sir first of all to really give me this opportunity.
What have I done?
To give me this opportunity of coming sitting in this panel. The people that I was watching for so many years, whenever I watched these people from that side of the screen, I watched Sidvi sir, Harshit sir, Gulati sir, and also thank you to all of them for all the support, for treating me like a baby on this team, and they really did that. And they never did I feel underconfident whenever I sat in front of these people who almost double my age. So that was something that I really enjoyed. All the people behind the camera, be it Shivam Bhaiya, be it Pawan, be it Saran sir, everybody has been of great support. And yeah, I'll try to keep as much in touch as I can with you people. You can get in touch with me on Instagram like you always do. So yeah, thank you sir. Thank you Sidvi sir. Thank you everybody. Yeah.
Vishal Panchal has said, good luck Shashwat.
Thank
we
you so
had
much.
disagreements, but it was fun.
Same here. Thank you so much.
Okay, rest you can. Shubham is saying congrats to us and to Shashwat. Congrats for your new venture also. No,
I don't think that's what he means.
Saraj Chandra is saying, ab KL aur marega. Now that you
I hope so. But some way or the other, I know cricket won't leave me. So some way or the other, I will be connected with all of you. Thank you
there
so
you
much.
go. He said that.
Shashwat Morgan.
Shashwat Morgan or Murugan? Morgan.
Murugan. I would look at Murugan. Aaj se aapka naam Shashwat Murugan.
Okay, we had a few other opinions. Pratt N says Roko should quit and give opportunity to youngsters. Saraj Chandra says Gigi and Agarkar want to end star culture, but what are they doing with Gill is not implementing him as next test star. And what is it between?
No,
New Zealand-
VHT. VHT is between New Zealand series in Jan and after SC series in December.
That's what I'm saying. So why you need that? There are enough series in advance, and after you can judge their form from there.
Yeah.
So thank you for all your comments. All the best to Shashwat.
Yes.
May he rise and shine in whatever he does next. You guys take care. Give us your love. Give us a like on the video. Subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already. See you tomorrow with another topic.
Yep.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Nandri, Vanakkam, Shubhratri, Shabba Khair. Eat your vegetables.
And don't trouble your mother. Bye, guys.
That's it. Bye bye. Shashwat's left the building. Bye bye.
Left the group or they come
Shashwat left the chat.
chat. Left
Just
side.
it comes just left.
Yeah.
Just left. No,
Yeah.
left the chat. nahi.
It comes at Shashwat left.
Yes.
Reflect on your phone
Yeah.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.